NASA has delayed the Boeing Starliner's return to Earth for a second time. The spacecraft docked with the International Space Station on June 6th with 2 American astronauts on board. They were supposed to return after about a week, but engineers on the ground are trying to learn about problems encountered on the trip to the ISS. Now, those problems included helium leaks and thrusters that suddenly stopped working. NASA says the delays mean astronauts Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams won't come back to Earth until July. Daniel Dumbacher is CEO of the American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics, and he joins us live from Potomac, Maryland. Thank you so much for being here with us. So, unravel the mystery here for us. What's happening there? Thruster problems and leaks? What do we know about the issues and how serious they might be?
Well, first of all, thank you, Kim, for having me this morning. What you're seeing is a test flight. The Starliner, this is a test flight with Suni and Butch to go up and see how all the systems are working. And as with any new vehicle, you find some things that need to be addressed, little operational issues and other issues that you need to work on. And that's what the team's trying to address.
So, I mean, the way you're speaking about it sounds, as if it's kind of routine, but the astronauts are stuck up there for longer than they were supposed to be. Any concern for their safety? Are there contingency plans?
Well, no concern for their safety right at this point. On orbit, everything's looking good. And actually, it's that concern for safety that you see the NASA Boeing team working hard to make sure they understand the issues and what they need to do. NASA has said that the vehicle is safe to return in an emergency situation, so they're trying to make sure that they have the vehicle ready to go. Realize that coming home is from orbit's not that simple a thing. They will be traveling at points 22 times the speed of sound, so a lot of energy to dissipate. They want to make sure they have the control systems working properly so that they can get the astronauts safely home.
So, as you say, I mean, this is a test flight, and they want to make sure all the issues are, worked out. But, I mean, the Starliner has seen more than its share of issues with long delays and now more problems here. I mean, how big of a blow is this latest setback to Boeing and this project?
Well, that'll be determined over time. I don't think it's a big setback. I think, again, what we're seeing is the result of a test flight and doing the initial checkout rides. It's obviously disappointing. You'd like to be able to go faster, but you want to make sure you do it right and you do it safely. And that's what they're doing with the NASA Boeing team.
Now, despite these setbacks, I mean, looking at the big picture, it seems these public-private partnerships like what we're seeing with NASA and Boeing, that's the way forward. And we're seeing, globally the space race heat up. I'm thinking of the recent successes, for example, of India's program. And in that country, the space program was state-controlled, but now that's changed. Is it fair to say that whoever is able to leverage those partnerships the best could end up winning the space race?
Well, I think what you see is a global competition occurring, Kim, and it's China, India, the United States, Russia, all of the spacefaring nations, and it is a global competition. And this partnership, the evolution of the NASA industry, commercial space industry, is actually what you would expect from our mode of operation in the United States. Of the government getting the initial risk mitigated, understanding how to do this, and then over time it transitions to private industry, and we're in that transition now. And I think the partnership that you see between Boeing and NASA, SpaceX and NASA, and other companies on other parts of the NASA program are the wave of the future, and it's part of that natural evolution so that the commercial industry in our country takes it over and makes it more efficient and makes it economically viable.
Listen, I really appreciate having your expertise on this. Daniel Dumbacher, live in Potomac, Maryland. Thank you so much for being here with us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Kim. Greatly appreciate it.
All right.